I seek refuge in Allah from Satan the accursed, in the name of Allah the Beneficent, the Merciful. I hope that by the grace of Allah Almighty, all the acts of worship and services conducted by you, by every single of one of you, will be accepted. And also Lady Fatima Masuma, peace be upon her, intercedes for all you ladies and gentlemen. The late Allama Majlisi, may he reside in Allah's paradise, has explained in his book Bahar al-Anvar about Fatima Zahra, peace be upon her, that at last moments of her life, while Imam Ali was also by her side, she started crying. Imam Ali said to Her Holiness, based on the narration transmitted in Bahar, why are you crying, O my lady? The usage of the term my lady by Imam Ali, peace be upon him, for Fatima Zahra is an exception. There are a lot to say about this one remark. However, I do not intend to discuss this remark with you. I would like to continue explaining. Fatima Zahra, peace be upon her, answered Imam Ali, I'm crying for I know what calamities will happen to you. And now I'm crying for you. In response to this answer, Imam Ali said something to Fatima Zahra that all of us have to take it as an example in our lives, especially you who have taken the trouble and have grown physically tired preparing for this ceremonial to be held. Imam Ali, peace be upon him, said, all that will happen to me is easy for me to bear because I will be doing it all for Allah Almighty. He referred here not just to the 25 years of his house confinement, but also to all the calamities he would have to tolerate, the worst of which was the derailment of Islam from its right track. All that will happen to me is easy for me to bear because I will be doing it all for Allah Almighty. If only one could, and he can, directs his attention toward Allah and Ahlul Bayt, and purifies his intention to be only for Allah, and also keep the phrase "for Allah's sake" in his heart, then all problems and even calamities become easy to bear. The problems can't break him, but make him stronger. The problems are hard and severe, however, the adversities will not crush one's body and soul. They can't make his spirits frailed and distorted. Once one decides to tolerate everything for Allah, all of you, ladies and gentlemen, who have been working hard these past few days and taking trouble and going through a lot of prepare for these ceremonials, you should all take it to be for Allah's sake only. You should tolerate all the problems for Allah's sake, despite all the problems you might have within your families and in the society, financial status, and so on. If one can cultivate such a spirit in oneself, of course, this is something that cannot be done overnight. And happens in varying extents, 10%, 40, 50, and does everything for Allah. Then all adversities and calamities become easy for one to tolerate. We can understand this from the words of Imam Ali in response to what Lady Fatima told, which was about the calamities that were to start after her departure. Apparently, those calamities started shortly after the departure of Her Holiness, based on the narration transmitted by Allama Majlis in his book Bahar Anwar. Apparently, this conversation was perhaps the last conversation of Imam Ali and Fatima Zahra, peace be upon them, though it is not something that Allama Majlisi has directly said. All the problems started shortly, and Imam Ali called all those calamities trivial. I believe we can in return tolerate problems for Allah's sake in the way of Ahlul Bayt, by considering Allah in all problems. We need to cultivate this in our soul. I hope that Allah, who gave you all the blessing to work for the cause of Ahlul Bayt, with your power, endurance, money, would also bless you all. For the sake of Fatima Zahra, peace be upon her, with the opportunity to cultivate such a spirit in yourselves, to do everything for Allah and tolerate all the troubles for Allah. May Allah bless Muhammad and his pure descendants.